I'm Dr. Laren, and welcome to another week of Guided Angel Messages. So go ahead, sit back and relax and see what resonates for you. So right now I'm seeing a lot of like confusion, a lot of chaos, and it's kind of like a tornado that's going round and round, and like all this stuff is flying all over the place. And there's some of you that are like feeling like you're in the tornado and you're swirling around, and then there's others that are like kind of sitting in the middle of the tornado, like the eye of the storm, and just kind of watching everything. Okay, so what they're telling me is that it's okay no matter where you are. So if you feel like you're struggling, if you feel like your life is in chaos and nothing makes sense, that's okay. It's okay. And if you are sitting quietly and your life is peaceful, and you're not caught up in all of the chaos, that's okay too, because it feels like some people that are feeling like this peace within them, they don't understand why they're feeling peaceful, and they feel kind of guilty because everybody else is kind of like bah, right? So they're just saying it's like it's okay where you're at, just kind of ride the wave. They're showing me like this huge wave, and just to realize that the emotions that you're feeling, it's all part of the human experience, and you don't have to fall victim to the emotions that you're feeling. It's just about acknowledging, okay, what is it that I'm feeling? I'm feeling sad, and it's okay. And allow yourself to feel it, because when we deny ourselves these emotions that we're feeling, we try and push them away, it keeps us in this state of feeling like we're stuck, because we want to move forward, but we can't because we're holding all of this stuff. But if you look at your emotions and it's like, okay, you know what? I'm feeling this, but I'm going to let it go now. Then you can like let it go, and then you can move forward. It's very interesting when we resist what we're feeling. And what we resist persists, okay? The days of us covering things up and pushing things under the carpet, it can't happen anymore. We're headed towards a more peaceful existence, but in order to be there, we have to let go of these things that are weighing us down, okay? So, and I'm getting like, there's like father figures. So there might be some of us that are feeling that we need to do some forgiveness around our fathers or father figures. And also there's like some self-forgiveness too. There's a lot of like coulda, shoulda, wouldas that are wrapped up in all of this. And also it feels like people are kind of like wishing for something to be different. So the thing about wishing life would be different, that creates suffering, okay? And when we're wishing that life would be different, it kind of like calls us out on it, because when we wish for something to be different, that means that we're not willing to do the work to make it different. Okay, if there's something in our life that we don't want and we have the power to shift it, then shift it. If we have the power to make a different decision to create a different reality, then do that. But the wishing and the complaining keeps you stuck. There's that stuck energy again. It feels like there's a lot of people are stuck. And the thing is that we're never stuck. We're always moving, but you have the power within you to unstuck yourself. You're not a victim of circumstance. That is the biggest thing here. We are not victims of circumstance. Yes, there are things going outside of our control, but we get to choose how we're going to respond to it, and that is within our control. We can allow things to take us out. We can allow the fear to cloud our vision. We can allow things to like just take us out of the game, or we can choose something different. Okay, and it all begins within here. We are not victims of circumstance. We are not victims. We get to choose. And our lives are the way they are because of the choices we have made beforehand. So if we want something different in our lives, let's make different choices to bring that about. Okay, so, and now they're showing me like this huge bubble. Okay, there's like this huge bubble of protection for humanity. Okay, there's so much, they're saying propaganda. I don't really like to use that word, but there's so much stuff that's being like blared out to us, okay, to just keep us in this perpetual state of fear and anxiety. And the thing is that it's just not true. It's just not true. You create your reality. And that's how they talk about the splitting of the two worlds. Okay, just because someone experiences something here doesn't mean that someone else is experiencing the same thing. So you don't have to wait for humanity to catch up in order for you to live a peaceful existence. You can do that now. And yes, I feel like, okay, everyone's like coming in. It's like, well, what about my loved ones, right? So with that, we all have our free will and we all have our paths. And the thing is that when we allow each person to have their path and their own experiences without us trying to go in and fix it and make it better and make it easier for them, when we allow them to have their experiences, they're going to get through it a lot quicker. And actually, when we try to help them, we are enabling them to stay in that place, in that stuck place. But as soon as we release them, we let them go, we let them be who they are, they're going to hit their bottom quicker. And yeah, they're probably going to fall. And yeah, they're probably going to be miserable. Maybe they'll get sick, whatever it is. But it's going to give them their experience. And they're going to dig deep down within themselves to find their own truth. Not your truth, their truth. And that's what helps them feel empowered. Okay? So if you're worried about a loved one, surround them with love and light. Do your best to just cut the enabling cord that you have with them and just allow them to be who they are. They're, they didn't ask for your help, probably. I know that's not very funny, but they probably didn't ask for your help. And they want to do things on their own. But if you're like busy, they're ready to catch them, they can't fall. They can't do things on their own. But just know that they're protected. And if you feel like you want more, call in the angels and ask them to surround them, to help them find their peace, to help them find their center, their inner core, okay? So that's the biggest thing, is like stay in the here and now. Okay, because it's so easy to get so worried about the future, but the future is not set in stone. Just because they say that's what's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. You stay in the here and now and you choose your thoughts right here and now, which will start to create your future. So think about the future that you want to create. Okay, so those were the messages, a little bit more of a teaching message, but that's okay. So my name's Dr. Lara Romero, and if you would like to go to my website, drlararomero.com, you can check out some gifts that I have for you. Sign up on my email list because my husband and I, we do a lot of programs online. I do healing, angel calls, and readings, and things like that. So if you're interested, go to my website and sign up for to be on the email list. So anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for listening. Many blessings.